Wayne Lucas owns 6 Preakness victories, the last coming in 2013 with Oxbow. The 88-year-old trainer loves nothing more than coming to Pimlico, searching for that success once again. But it's more than the winning. He loves all that Pimlico and the Preakness have to offer.
I like it. You know, I've said over and over, this is the most fun. I don't know if it's the intensity of the volume of people and everything at Churchill, but when you go that week at Churchill for the Derby, you know it. This one's fun. I like the camaraderie of all the trainers having their horses in the same barn.
Right now, though, Lucas is a little bit lonely at the stakes barn, anxious for his friends to arrive for the camaraderie and a little roasting. As for why he thinks fellow trainers show up later and later, well, air travel is tougher and they're busier than ever.
Wonder if some of them just feel like it's more, you know, that get in here and get settled in, stay in a hotel and everything. I like to get in and settle my horses. I wanted to see how they handled the track this morning. I want to see how they settle in and whether they're getting in the feed tub and all the usual.
Lucas will saddle Just Steel and Seize the Gray on Saturday. Sounds like the latter may be the one to keep your eye on.
Seize the Gray had a really, really strong race in the Pat Day Mile. He won it very impressively. And I think the people that saw that, or the wise guys as they call them, I think that they like him a little bit.
Alrighty, so even though we just watched a whole thing on it, tell me a little bit more about what the Preakness is. Fill me in on this world.
A lot of people just know the Kentucky Derby, obviously, because I think it's the most famous. It's got the fun hats. You know, you gotta love the Kentucky Derby for the fun hats. But I think the big deal, at least for me personally, I usually at least watch the Preakness, because if the same horse that won the Derby wins it, they could also win the Belmont, and that would be a Triple Crown, which is like a very elusive horse racing accomplishment. But then if the horse loses, I don't usually watch all of them.
Yeah, I've at least heard of the Triple Crown. You know, that I feel like is a very common term. But, you know, there's so much in the world of horses that I just feel like a lot of people don't know, but it's such a beautiful, like all of it is such a beautiful sport.
Yeah, beautiful horses, super fun hats and you know, outfits and everything at the Kentucky Derby. A lot of cool tradition and stuff there too.
Definitely. Alrighty, so the Preakness will kick off starting at 2:30 right here on Nonstop Local Billings. But we've got a little bit more in the world of sports coming up as well, right, Caitlin?
Absolutely. We're headed into the postseason, which is always an exciting time of year for spring sports. And we had state golf, not here, hopefully the weather's a little bit better where the state golf tournament was. But we'll get you all of those results. The non-table athlete of the year banquet coming up tonight and talk about all of